Look what just arrived. It's the Barkana, I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that, you know. If you know how you pronounce that, let me know. I guess potato at the end of the day. So, yeah, it is obviously a dog-based tarot that just came in, and dog-themed tarot, sorry. So the cards look cute on Kickstarter, and I was pretty excited about getting it. So nice hardbound box. Ooh, kind of cute indeed. I like it. There's the inside of the box with the paw prints and everything else. And here are the cards, if I can get it open without destroying the actual cards. No gilded edges, no very fancy things. Just kind of a standard card. Let's look at the card quality. Not too bad. Comes to about here. The back of it looks like that, which looks like the box. So now you have it. This is quite shiny. A lot of reflection coming off of this. So yeah, this is very reflective. Not a matte surface there. The Fool. Well, that's interesting. We're chasing after something rather than just being on a journey. Kind of like that. I mean, that's pretty interesting in a reading, right? I'm chasing, like, what are you doing? I'm actually chasing after something rather than just being on a particular journey or being the fool, what have you. Magician, okay. Sort of prepared, very prepared magician as well. Not sure what this is. Okay, that's a belt or a collar, I guess, a leash collar or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's a collar. Anyway, the High Priestess looks cute. In between the two pillars, I get it. We got the sort of the Isis looking thing there. We get all that good stuff. The Empress is here, very sunshiny, very cute. So I like the kind of realistic, well, more realistic dog than environment. The environment's very sort of pastel-y, watercolor kind of thing. Kind of cool. The Emperor with the ram kind of making a, you know, just a photo bomb in there. Empress is sort of hanging out, sitting there. Got the hearts and everything there. Hierophant, just putting up the paw and leaning on there. So we got the Lovers, very cute indeed. That's an awkward pair of lovers, I gotta say, but hey, you know, not to judge. Anyway, yeah, again, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the sort of the light around the particular dogs and what have you. I guess because the sunshine is in the background, but yeah, sort of a fuzzy environment with more realistic dogs there. The Chariot, you know, I always said the Chariot is a group vehicle, and that kind of sort of puts it in perspective to me. We got two dogs up front, sort of like the Sphinxes, then we got the one dog hanging out. Of course, we got the dog with the lion being much more prevalent than the dog, sort of reusing the mountains and what have you. The Hermit, which we saw on the Kickstarter preview. Wheel of Fortune is there with, so I guess just sort of a curled up dog here with the different environments. You got the wind, you got the fire, you got the rain, or I'm sorry, you got the water, fire, I'm guessing wind, and the mountain being the Pentacles. You have the book up there, kind of cool. Justice card, again with the repeat sunlight. I like the scale and just sort of hanging out. Hanged Man, speaking of hanging out, not upside down, but hanging on to the rope for dear life. It looked like they're having quite a bit of fun there. Death card with the rose that's traditional across there. We've got a couple of bones in there. I guess that's kind of there. I guess that's kind of where we're going with that. I'm not a fan of this card. It just looks awkward. You get Temperance, which looks better. I think it's funny that you have both feet in the water. So you have 4 feet, obviously, but you have 2 outside of the water and 2 in the water, which is kind of fun. Yeah, it looks cute. Sort of a wing, sort of wings insinuated there. We have the Devil card. Very cute indeed. There's nobody on the ground here, which is unusual for a Devil card. The Tower, we're knocking down, I guess, some Lincoln logs or whatever these are. having some fun with that. Got the star, paws in the water again, but not pouring because I guess they can't. We have a very active star constellation section there. We have the moon with the howling dogs and a wolf. There you go. The sun, which we saw on the Kickstarter, is a preview. Very pretty card. I like it. Very happy expression. Judgment with the E, sort of rebirth, reincarnation, holding the trumpet instead of playing the trumpet. So there's no angel there. And the world leaping through. Yeah, very nice indeed. Ace of Wands. I guess he's sort of chasing it to catch it. Not sure. Two of Wands. Instead of looking out across our dominion, we're just kind of resting. That's an interesting, because you do have two dogs. But that is an interesting reinterpretation of the card, right? Because normally you're looking out amongst your dominion. These are things that you control. This is kind of your city, and you're on top with the castle. But in this place, you don't have that expectation, or you don't have that. You're sort of resting. So in other words, you have a level of control, and we're resting. We're not really doing anything active. Normally, they're holding the globe, kind of thinking about what's next. And in here, you're not. You're just sort of resting and relaxing. Three of Wands, looking out across the sea. Four of Wands, very traditional background there. With nobody still underneath the chuppah, but you do have sort of the celebration across there. Five of Wands, we have more of a play fight than anything else. Six of Wands, we're riding the horse in a really awkward way there. I gotta say, a little bit awkward. Seven of Wands, we are leaping in midair. Very active, very participant in the defense going there. Eight of Wands, Wands everywhere. We need to catch them, and just like a fetch game. I do have an interesting relaxation perspective to that. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. I guess they are wounded indeed. The Ten of Wands, I have to carry all of these wands. Looks like a border collie. Page of Wands. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling out like the lizard. The Knight of Wands, riding the horse as they're actively going. Queen of Wands, very relaxed, very relaxed. And the black cat is there. I know a lot of y'all, when I was making my deck, you're like, you got to have the black cat and the Queen of Wands. So now every time I see a Queen of Wands, I got to kind of look. But that's really obvious that we have it there. I like the lion in the background. King of Wands with the traditional lizards here, but also a lizard there. Kind of cool. Is that a lizard coming out of his head? What's going on there? Got like a lizard. I guess a lizard symbol. I guess maybe that's I don't know. Maybe that's maybe it's a crown. It just looked kind of like a lizard. Yeah, I think that's a crown. Sorry, my bad. It looked kind of like a lizard from a distance. Ace of Cups. We have the water overflowing. Very happy dog expression. Two of Cups. Two doggies in love. And the Three of Cups, the celebration, the good times with all of that. One dog sort of waiting to be tickled, and the rest of the dogs are just having a party. The Four of Cups, I guess you just can't get kind of a Four of Cups expression from that. Five of Cups, a disappointment. The cups are spilled. The city in the background with the bridge, very good. We keep all the symbolism, I like that. Six of Cups, handing the cup down to a little sibling there. Seven of Cups with the dreams and the imagination. That's interesting that we stuck with the original Seven of Cups symbols. I think that you would replace it with like dog food or, I don't know, dog toys. Eight of Cups, abandonment with the moon and the, not green, but more purple. Background things. Nine of Cups. What is that? Is that dog food? It could be dog food. So it could be a wealth of good stuff, including the dog food. The Ten of Cups, the happy celebration, the new family, happy home celebration. Page of Cups with the traditional fish there. I like the dog bowl being the water. Knight of Cups, very sort of Mr. Romance, I guess. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups with the crown and the isolation there with the ships in the background. Very cool. Ace of Swords, penetration of Kether with the wreaths and whatnot. We got the Two of Swords with the blindfoldedness. No, well, you have the water in the background. The Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the disappointment. 4, sort of resting, relaxation. I like the perspective here. It's almost like that there's a way out. Normally in the Four of Swords, you just have kind of a crypt feel with the tinted individual that's there. But here you have a way out of the crypt, or way out of the relaxing place, which is interesting. It kind of tells you that even if you are there for a longer period of time, even if you do need to do planning, you have a way out. In other words, there's an exit mode there. 5, 6. Ooh, I like this. It's sort of is that sort of like cushions? Yeah, it looks like cushions. Very interesting. Cushions. We have the journey that's happening there. 7, we're sort of sneaking out. The 8 of Swords, tied up by our own volition. That's interesting. So we have a level of control. You'll see this with many 8 of Swords. The fact that either they can get out of the bindings, or the bindings are something that they did to themselves. And, you know, option B here, I like it. Oh, we have the quilt with, I guess no astrology signs, just a quilt. But the dog is just sort of waking up. The 10 of Swords, I'm not sure why it's draped. We have something draped over them. There's no actual swords penetrating them. Interesting. I guess the drapery is kind of the restrictions. Page, Knight with a very rapid movement. Interesting. And a Queen. That's a very active sort of a queen. King of Swords, very active indeed. Let's go with Pentacles. We do not have the pathway, or do we? Is that the doorway substitution here? Through there? Not sure what's going on. Is that a heart? I don't know what that is. Is that a heart? I'm not sure what's happening in this card. 2 of Pentacles, we have the balance, the dance, the lemniscate. We have the ship in the background. I like it. 3 of Pentacles, we have sort of the specifications and somebody doing the work. The 4 of Pentacles, all right. 5 of Pentacles, okay. The 6 of Pentacles, I like the weighing of the dog. That's kind of fun. And coming down, I guess that's like a dog treats. Looks like dog treats instead of money. So there you go. We have the 7 of Pentacles digging the hole and planting. The 8 of Pentacles, they're not actually working on stuff. They're taking a break. I like that. That brings an interesting level. 9 of Pentacles, a culmination of the 7 of Pentacles after they've worked hard on it. The 10, cute. Okay. Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Okay. Cute. I like it. I like the style. I like how they did their thing. I like a lot of the reinterpretations that they did with the deck. So, good quality deck, good, nice glossy coating, decent quality card. I like the back. Love the box. I like the reinterpretations they did. I like how it's real dogs kind of thing, but they obfuscated it a little bit to make it not over the top. What I mean by over the top is if you got a watercolor background and then you put like a real dog on it. So you have that weird dynamic between it. Instead, they kind of obfuscated the dog a little bit. It looks more like a drawn dog maybe, or at least put through a Photoshop filter so it blends better. So I like that. I like that a lot. Overall, I just like the deck. The borders aren't too much. I could have done without the collar at the bottom, so make it larger. You know, obviously I want borderless kind of thing. The collar is cute. I think it fits in the theme, but it's not consistent across it. In other words, the collar is not the same for all the pentacles and not the same color and stuff. Anyway, I like it. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, please hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.